Hello, welcome. I am Sandy from Wally and Sand. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada. And I just want to say, whew, we all survived April Fool's Day. I think it's better now that I'm retired because you don't run into any of the workplace antics. So all is good. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my video. Today we're going to make two pretty cards using the Daisy Delight stamp set, and we're going to use the daisy punch as well that coordinates with it. We're going to cut out this daisy here and then make something very pretty. Also going to announce the draw winner from last week, and well, you know what, let's get right to it. So let's just take a quick look at the stamp set. You've got your daisy stems, you've got cute little flowers. These little guys, although I thought they were little like dots, which you can use, actually go on here. Some leafy goodness, a two-set stamp. Another one, this is the center of the daisy, but we're going to do something different today, and a leaf. And then, well, thank you. So everything to make these cards, stamp-wise, is in here. So one stamp set today. I think I did that last week as well, and I rather like that. All right, so this is the first card that we're going to make, and I'm going to show you how. So let's do it. Okay. So this is the Wood Textures DSP, and the Bermuda Bay color, ink color, and then a sponge dauber. So I'm gonna be making lines. I'm gonna put this on a bit of an angle, and rather than do the entire thing, if you noticed in the sample card, I'm going to make kind of uneven lines. I don't want them to be perfect. Perfect is lovely, but you know, it doesn't always happen. So anyway, if you're watching, let me know. Give me a hi. A like, a comment. Comments are good, as long as they're nice comments. No bad things. I'm a very sensitive girl, you know. Okay. Again, not wanting these to be too even, so I'm going to be messing it up a bit on purpose. And it does not need to be perfect. Like, what is perfect anyway, right? Just want some color to show through rather than, it looks really nice just on the plain wood textures like so. This is the darker side of the two, but we're just going to go plain. Oh, let's finish the top. Missed some spots. Or the bottom, I don't know yet. All right. So, oh, inky already. Alrighty, so before we get too far, I'm just going to use a baby wipe and clean my fingers. Unscented, of course. Only because when I work with white paper, I want to make sure that it stays that color. It stays that color. Okay. Oh, good morning, PEI. Okay, I'm really bad with time zones. What time of day is it in PEI? Because it's 10 a.m. here in Southern Ontario. Curious. All right, card. I have to see my card to get an idea of what we're doing. Oh yes, daisy punch. Okay. So this is very, very simple punching. I said no big shot today. Oh, I just want to make sure I get that. And punch. Now, even though our punches go this way, when you're working close to the edge of the paper, you for sure want to know where you're punching, so I don't go over the line. So we're going to punch two of these because with the daisy we like to overlap it. Alrighty, and let's set that aside. Get the punch aside, and that too. Oh, you know what else we need? Oh, hi Deb. Oh, I love it. Oh, you're ahead of us. Well then, good morning, almost lunchtime. Okay, so that was the daisy punch. And this is, and I'm not sure if we still have it, the little 1/2 inch punch. It's funny, when I looked at it, it did not look like 1/2 inch, but do I need two? Yes, I do. Well, yes, I do. Okay, and some scissors and some Tumbo. Cool. Alrighty. So when I was making this sample, you would not believe, this is so funny. Or is it? I kept messing up. It's like, how difficult is it to put this on top of here? Like so. Not at all. It's a little slippery, so we're going to leave it. Okay, a little bit of glue. And this is actually a really easy card. Like if you don't have the big shot, no big deal. Because punches to the rescue. Okay, and then the second daisy, which we're actually going to cut in half. My goodness. I don't know about any other parts of Canada or elsewhere, but we certainly had a little surprise on Sunday morning. It's not really surprising. It's only, oh wait, Sunday. No, it was still technically March. Wake up to like 5 inches of snow. I still talk in inches, FYI. I do. I'm gonna let those dry for a second so I don't make those slip around. And, oh, here it is. Alrighty, and then this is one of the stems. Now my block is a little bit big, but my other one was in use. So be it. And, oh, I used Memento black. I was trying to think, what color am I using? I re-inked this for an event on Saturday. It was a Ladies' Day Out event held in Drayton, Ontario at a beautiful church. It was stunning, absolutely stunning. Now I'm just thinking, if I do it this way, then I wonder if I do it this way. I don't want to lose this little knot right here. So I think, yes, I'm turning it around. That's the beauty of it, right? We can change our minds and change things up. But it was a very fun event. Oh, look who missed. Okay, well, it's kind of difficult to do that again. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do that again. No snow. Oh, yes, we still have some as well. It's not the end of the world, but I mean, I didn't even shovel. Let's put it that way. Or we didn't shovel. There we go. I was trying to get that leaf. I know this is going to be covered up, so I'm not going to get too excited about it. Covered up with this sentiment. And like I said, I should never be surprised. We've had snow in, oh, for sure, in April. I think I remember being at the cottage at Wasaga Beach. Oh, what was it? Was it the May? Or maybe it was October. But anyway, we woke up to snow. So it happens. Alrighty. Now, if you notice on this one, see how that's not sitting straight? So what I did, and you can do this with a bone folder, but I found that working with my fingers worked just as well. And just give it, I'm actually just bending them down. This is the paper quiller in me. And it's not rocket science. I just wanted to give the card a little extra depth. Now for sure, if you're mailing it, it's going to get a little squished, but it can always be popped up again. So no biggie. So just like so. So it's going to give it a little bit happy. Now, I know I just made this. Oh, did you? Oh, I love the Stamparatus. Oh my goodness. I don't think I could live without it. How did we live without it, I guess, is probably the better question. All right, now I may have to do a little bit of, oh, maybe this one. Okay, I am cutting this flower. And, oh, I just got over that edge just a little bit. But I actually want a little bit less flower-wise. Just wondering if I can just rip those. There we go. I had to do a little trimming on my sample as well. So bear with me while we, actually I think that's about it. I don't want to do much more. And then same thing here. A little less bending down. And look, I still have another one. Haha. Actually, and I have the one, just in case I totally messed up, I made another one. Always, that's funny that I always think about, you know, how's it going to work? Am I going to, you know, stamp wrong? Well, we know how to fix things if we do, right? Okay. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's put it on the card base, especially with the way it's going to be put together. So anyway, that was the Memento black, and that is, I'm trying to take the lid off something that doesn't have a lid. Wakey, wakey, Sandy, wakey, wakey. Yeah, my Memento. That is such an awesome black. And it works well with the Simply Chamois. It will not clean off Stays On. So if you're using the Simply Chamois, the cleaning, there we go. The cleaning sponge that we have, don't use it with Stays On. It will stay on. I love that word. All right. I love how the dogs are being quiet. I mean, if they bark, right? They don't know I'm doing a live video. They do not. Okay, so this is the base of this is Bermuda Bay. And you know me, I always open up the card, or at least I start at the edge that is not the crease, that is not the fold. Make sure these three look the same. And if they don't, you still have wiggle room. Little bit of wiggle room. There we go. And then there. See how quickly that comes together? Let's do some more stamping. Okay, I did not make an extra of these, so hopefully I was having issues because with this gigantic thank you from the same set, because my stamp set was so inky. So let's see how it goes today, shall we? All right, and the other thing is I wasn't stamping straight. All right, let's take a peek. So it's easy when you've got the grid lines. Boy, if this doesn't say yell thank you, I don't know what does. Okay, got some on the block, so I'm going to clean that up. Because I re-inked this, it's really, oh, maybe it's not. Oh, yeah, I did. Hold the fort. I know I could grab that baby wipe, but it's behind me. I'm pretty sure that won't transfer. All right, so I'm just going to lean over this. I'm pretty sure I won't get my head in the way. And I'm hoping, because I can't see the video, I'm hoping you're still in frame. There we go. I'll move it up and I will lean in. Alrighty. So please work the first time. I'm going to hold that down for just a little bit. Just a little bit. Make sure that transfers really well. Being a big stamp like that, well, big as in thick letters. Ah, it's crooked. Yay, look, there's the other side. Okay, I'm going to bring it closer to myself. Kind of thought that might happen. Don't know if you'll be able to see, but I will. I will. Okay, fingers crossed. You know, once you've stamped crooked once, you're like, oh man, I'm going to do it again. Hey, I like that. That can stay. And I just want to show you, in case I speak in terms that we're not familiar with, this is the Simply Chamois. And I do not want to put my arm in it. In this. This is fine. It won't transfer back. So it looks hideous, but that's the way it looks after you've used it a bunch. So no biggie. If you don't have it, I think that's the kind of thing that you might want to put into your collection. Pardon me while I cough. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to leave that for a moment. I want that to be completely dry. And I say that because I smudged yesterday a bunch. Okay, now, you know how we pop things up on dimensionals? Well, this is getting popped up on 2 dimensionals. 2, count them 2. I do that once in a while if I want something to really, really pop. Now, because this is, it doesn't matter, I'm going to cover up some of this, and I do want it to be kind of high. I'm not really going to press down quite yet. Not all the way, because I want to see how it looks with this flower. If they're too far away, then I might want them closer. Lift, lift. Here, I have a tool that will help me do that. The Take Your Pick tool. Not feeling like I have delicate hands today. Oh, use it. Yeah, just wet it with water. Now, as you saw, I keep mine in the case. Don't close the case. It will stink if it's wet. It will completely dry out and get all kind of warped and weird looking, which is absolutely fine. All you do is wet it and it's back in business again. It's meant to dry out. Okay, I like that. I like the way they're overlapping. So now I'll push that one down. Okay. Okay, back to this one. I think that looks good. And I've already somewhere, did I put it? Or did I? Did I? Might have misplaced it. Oh, you know what I did? I used the piece that I was going to use. Oh, crud bunnies. That's okay. Because we have a cutter nearby and we'll just cut another one. I can't believe I did that. I had the other piece right beside me, but no. And I always have lots of little pieces. This one will do. All right, let's do that one more time, shall we? I know this is might be off to the side. This is my paper cutter, just cutting a strip. If I remember the dimensions, you know, that was all the way to yesterday. I like that. I want it to be like poo, pew off the page, like pew, pew. So that should do. Alrighty, and tailored tag punch. Now you know how I love, you've been watching my videos, you know, I love the triple banner punch, really do. But I thought, I wonder what would happen if I just slid this in and made a different shape. They don't always have to be banners, right? And I have no set measurement here. I just have to see if it's straight. So I'm making an end that looks like it's pointing out, not in. I like that, you know? Okay, until I get quiet when I'm thinking. Alrighty, that should do the trick. And then the same with the sentiment. And I'll make this quicker by ripping the edges a bit. Yes, I did. It's okay to do that, you know? Now, if I was using this with my right hand, I was trying to yesterday, but I can't. You can also, I'm still trying not to smudge it. I don't think it will. But, yeah, I was just trying to make it work with my right hand, and it wouldn't. I'm a right-handed, left-handed person. Or left-handed, right-handed person. Yeah, that's it. Now, when you do it this way, the pieces don't just fly out like they would otherwise. So that's why I'm shaking the pieces out. Get in there. This does work. There we go. Nope. Okay, we'll do it this way. Seriously does work. Just another way of getting more mileage out of your punches. One just needs patience, right? Patience. And there we go. Now, is that going to be too long? You know what? I like it like that. I meant to do that. Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Alrighty. Because we have options, right? That's the wrong side. That's the right side. I kind of like that it hangs over on top. Sometimes little mistakes are, they're worth it, you know? Okay. Dimensionals. Now this gives me an opportunity to use up some of the longer strips, so that makes me happy. Actually, just a longer strip. And then just pull that off the back, of course. And there you go. Oh yeah, I like the white on that. Oh, I'm glad that happened. There you go. Ta-da! I hope you like it. Oh wait, we're not done. Stop the presses. Because you know what? You have to wink a Stella. Alrighty? Hope I didn't get ink there. Nope. Okay, so on my sample card, I just used the Wink of Stella, and I'm not pressing really at all because there's lots still on the brush, so there's no reason to. I'm turning it, by the way, so I can see where the sparkles are going. There's no reason to push the little where it says push. There. Ta-da! Now it's done. Oh, hi Sonia. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, and easy, right? All punches, nothing fancy schmancy. Okay, card 2. We got to do this one fast. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Ta-da! So it's kind of, so now you see why I'm wearing what I'm wearing. Okay, that was an accident actually, but when I saw it, I went, oh yeah, you have to go with that. Totally have to go with that. Oh, I'm looking, where's my paper? Check it out. It's on the back. And there's a reason for this. We don't want any little doodads on it. Okay, So I'm going to bring in back to Bermuda Bay. So we're kind of sticking with the same color theme, but then we're adding in Blackberry Bliss. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Okay, and not to mix them up. I'll keep this one here and that one there. And this part we don't need right now. So all I did, and this is quick, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And I do want, just to make sure. So these are just the initial dots. So I'm just going to do some of these. Somebody should have maybe re-inked. Somebody probably should have put, I wonder if I can do this. Yep. Just going to slide when I have get over there. Do I need that tool again? Apparently. Comes in handy for a lot of things. You're going to work. Oh, yes. There. I don't really want to ink the back of this, but it won't be the end of the world if I do. Okay. Couple more. Because overlap is good. Now, they're not super solid, and that's okay. Alrighty, now this one. Now you see why we start overlapping, but it gets better. It does. You know what? It's just the back, so I am going to ink it. It's going to ink up my table a bit, but that's what cloths, cleaning cloths are for. One more, right there. Okay. Then we bring in my little template, which I have cut, if I can get it, which I have cut a window sheet, and stamp, or the punches I use are the 1 inch and the 1 1/4. So the ones with the stars, this is so I can remember, are for the blue. I know, isn't that sad that I can't remember? Alrighty, and then I'm just going to start swirling on color. I was feeling rather, I don't know, do you ever get that retro feeling where you just want to go back in time? I think I'd like to go back and be not a child in the 60s. I'd like to be like a slightly older child so I could actually enjoy some of it. I mean, we got to go to Expo and all that, which was great. Oh, you know what I have to do? I have to take that piece off or it's not going to be right to the edge, and that will look silly. So that's just washi tape I put on there, and I actually made it so it wasn't sticky. And to do that, I just put the washi tape on my hand and then pulled it off. That makes it not too sticky. And one more little one, and then we're going to bring in the Blackberry Bliss. Okay, and if I need to add more, I'll add more. Now this is how I know not to, those stars tell me don't use that one. Alrighty. Now, normally I start off the page, but not right now. Because we're making a card. Uh-oh. I've been watching on YouTube about older movie stars. Like, I've heard of them, but I didn't... oh, I've smudged that way. I know I'm going to put one right there and cover that up. Like I watched Doris Day, and oh, I smudged again. Good gracious, Sandy. Watch what you're doing. Okay, I'll just make a bigger one. Doris Day, and I watched William Holden, and oh boy, Jack Lemmon, Paul Newman. I've watched a lot. Kind of the good old days, I would have to say. They sounded like the good old days. Oh, wait. Hold the fort. Take that one off too. I didn't want my paper moving too much. That's why that's there. And I've smudged again. Good gracious. I was going to use 2 different pieces, but I didn't. So we have a solution for that. We'll just make another one right there. There. Okay, let's call it done. Now with that, this doesn't look super inky, but it is super inky. So you want to set that somewhere where you're not going to get that all over yourself and your card. We don't want that, do we? No, we do not. Alrighty. Okay, clean up some of the mess so I can see what I'm doing. Very shortly, this card will be done. It's actually so quick and easy. Super quick and easy. Okay, back to the memento. Bringing out the big daisy. And you know what I always say? If you're using a big stamp, go this way. Hello, Teresa. Thank you for joining. I may have missed the beginning of the video, so be sure to go back to see card number 1. Alrighty. So now I'm just making it curvy. When I was a kid and my parents did some renovating, my wallpaper, I think it was these colors. Might have been brighter, but I know there was a blue, and they were all big, big flowers. We were so groovy, you know. We even had, I don't know why, but my parents allowed us to put flowers on the back of the Volkswagen, which was kind of cool. All right, I do want that to dry as well. Now, checking my fingers again. Okay. Well, you know what? Hey, get aside. Inky. I just want to do one more. I'm going to do just putting one partial flower on the inside of the card. There, and that can dry too. And normally you wouldn't have to like have this wait time with it, but I re-inked a lot because you need that for an event, right? You make sure it's good and inky. And it's good and inky. Very good and inky. Alrighty. Let us glue that on. Didn't put the lid on in between, so it got itself a little glue thingy. So, there we go. Don't need a lot of glue. Just need enough. When you're working with it, just lay your Tombow down. We're going to go this direction. And wiggle time, don't need it. I am very blue, so give me a moment again. Because now I'm using the white base of the card, and there's only so many oopsies you can fix. But we all know that an oopsie, a little mistake, means it's an opportunity to embellish. I think I've said that 100 times on my videos, but I mean it. You just get out your sparkles or the pearls or whatever you like. There we go. I don't think I need that anymore. I don't want it transferring either. And we're going to go right here. Now I did see this idea on Pinterest. I'll show you if I have it handy. I'm not seeing it. I did the card in Mango Melody and the Bermuda Bay. I didn't like it as much. It wasn't cutting it for me. Now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sharon, there are lots and lots of tutorials on YouTube about cutting paper. The main thing is that we cut the paper, it's 8.5 by 11. So we cut it in half. We have 2 card bases. After that, I either go down 1/2 inch or not 1/2 inch, 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch. And that's it. And I just go from there. Sentiment, which, by the way, I have already stamped for a reason. Because I find when I do videos over half an hour, this is the triple banner punch, by the way. Facebook doesn't save it. Facebook app closes. I lose the video and it doesn't go on YouTube. Aw, collective aw. Okay, so this is, again, from the same set. So it says, your thoughtfulness brightened my day. And I'm just going to trim that down ever so slightly. You'll notice I'm not measuring. I don't feel the necessity. And pieces like this, long strips, keep them. Because all of these strips that you see me use, they are leftovers, basically. Alrighty, let's pop that up. Oh yeah, don't let me forget. We gotta announce the winner of last week's card. That's for sharing my video and or placing an order. So we'll get right to that. There we go. Super simple. I hope you like that one. Let's bring in card number 1 again. And now this is the one I did the other day, so not bad. I can see that they're similar. This one has more white space, and I rather like that. Okay, so how do you win my cards? The cards that I've made. And I had it right here. Where did you? Oh, I know. It's right here. So this is the card from last week. You share my video. Simple as that. Share with your friends. You're helping out my little business. Little, big word, little business. And I very much appreciate that. So whoever went by, thank you, by sharing the video last week, our winner was Brenda. So Brenda, I'll be in contact with you and I will send that out. Brenda placed an order with me and she gets this card. And because this card took me a while last week to do, like almost a full half hour, I'm sending a second card as well with that. So congratulations. And one last thing, did I do it? I did not. I'll show you what I was going to do. I just remembered. I was going to glue one of my extra, like the other half, into the inside of the card. I just said that would be pretty. So funny how I remember these things like at the last second. There we go. Okay, so if you happen to be in the KW area, which is Ontario, Kitchener-Waterloo, and you have nothing to do on April the 18th, come to my card class. It's really fun. And I think I'll put the link on my, I think it's there already. I'll put the link to RSVP there. Anyway, that is it for today, ladies. Thank you so much for watching. And have a wonderful week. And I will see you again next Tuesday at 10 a.m. for my live. Bye-bye.